Flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap. Hey. Hello, summoners! Around this time of year, I like to think back on all the good times we've shared. There's just something about the cold weather that makes me feel all fuzzy inside. Heartwarming nostalgia aside, I, Faye, have once again gathered some exciting news to share with all you summoners. Grab some cocoa and cozy up to the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. That's right, it's time for Faye Channel. Wow, there's a lot to share. Faye Channel really is the gift that keeps on giving. Let's get started! In the latest version update... Faye! Where did all these enemies come from? Faye! Phew! Now what do we have here? Mjolnir's strike! Oh, I see! Those enemies were part of a new event! In Mjolnir's strike, all you summoners must join forces to protect the Kingdom of Asker against a massive invading army! It looks like this horde was let loose by the god of war herself! Thor.
Brace phase.
Huh? Did I hear that right? What's a brace phase? I see. With the opposing army fielding so many soldiers, the first thing we should do is take an eagle-eyed look at who we're up against. Here we can see the commander, who will be leading the troops. It looks like Narshan is in charge of the next invasion! Mjolnir's strike is split into 3 distinct active phases. First is the braced phase. This is when players will get to see which enemies are getting ready to invade. You should use this time to check what you're up against and make sure you're prepared to take on any foe. Next up is the shield phase. I hope you're good and braced, because this is when the enemy army will finally come knocking down your door. Protect the Kingdom of Asker with all your might! Finally, it's time for the counter phase. This one takes place on the day after the shield phase, and it's when you'll get to take the fight to the enemy using the Kingdom of Asker's super secret weapon! For those of you keeping score at home, battle during the shield and counter phases and use the downtime to recover and prepare. Now that we know what to expect from our enemies, let's brace ourselves for the shield phase! This is Midgard's shield. It was built long ago right here in the Kingdom of Asker, and it's where you'll make your stand against the oncoming hordes. But that's enough admiring. We don't have much time before Narshan and his forces arrive, so we've got to prepare our defenses! Let's start by editing our defensive team. In Mjolnir's strike, you get to choose 8 heroes to deploy. The heroes are split into 4 sets of 2, and you'll need to pick carefully if you want to find a winning strategy. Heroes are deployed using the Pair Up ability, and each pair comes with a perk that will help them on the battlefield. For example, Alphonse and Sharena are in the defense position, so they'll be granted an additional 10 defense when deployed. These two would fight for Asker to the very end, so I'm sure they'd welcome some extra armor. But what's that unusual symbol above Ephraim and Erica? Oh, I see! They're in the attack position. They get the ability to move freely in enemy ranks. That is, foes won't initiate combat against them. That means they can focus on dealing damage without worrying so much about their defenses. A hero's role doesn't only determine what they can do in combat, but it also determines where their pair can be placed on the battlefield. Enemies start in the upper part of the map and work their way down. Heroes in the attack position can only move within the top 3 rows of the map. which we can see here in red. It's their job to get the first attack in on your enemies before they reach your defensive line. Heroes in the speed, defense, and resistance positions can only move in the bottom 5 rows of the map shown here in blue. They're responsible for putting a stop to the enemy's advance. If these heroes fail, Asker is going to find itself in a whole world of trouble. Right, I think my team is ready. Oh, and one more thing to keep in mind. Mythic heroes may get strong stat bonuses when you use them on the map. Here we go! Oh, I'm so nervous! I know! Let's test our defenses first! Intermediate difficulty should be enough.
Indeed.
Take this! And that! Oh no, Varian! Say, you bird brain! Wait! It looks like a pair's cohort can keep fighting, even if the leader is defeated! All right, Air, I'm counting on you! Give him... Huh? Oh no! Those gateways are what we're here to protect, and I already lost one! This isn't good! We need to protect at least one gateway for 7 turns if we want to win! I thought I had everything figured out! What could I have missed? What's this? Mechanisms? Say! I knew I shouldn't have skimmed over that part. There sure are a lot of different mechanisms, aren't there? That pyre looks like one of Muspel's treasures! Could it have something to do with Surtur? Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it! Placing this mechanism on the map will give us a bonus in battle, so... There we go. All right! I'm ready for you now, Narshan! You don't stand a chance against my army. This bird's gonna bring it!
Mjolnir's Strike, the first battle. Shield phase.
Narshan and his forces are finally here! Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? But I don't want to get burned. Let's start with beginner difficulty this time.
Leave it to me.
How's this?
Consider it done.
And that!
I see.
Phew! We managed to drive them back! We're really heating up now! Let's try advanced difficulty this time. Hey! This is pretty tough! Yikes! The enemies are already putting on the pressure. What should I do? That's right! Mechanisms to the rescue! First, we tap the Muspel Pyre. Then we tap the activation button that appears. Burn till nothing remains! Scatter like ash! Now that our mechanism weakened the enemies, our heroes can finish them off! Here we go! Is everyone okay? Don't worry, I'll fix you right up using Life's Jewel!
Consider it done.
Hang in there, Altina!
By these twin blades!
It's over! Phew! We somehow managed to drive them back. And look, our score went way up! Not too bad, huh? The counter phase should be a blast!
Mjolnir's Strike, the second battle. Counter phase.
It's time to see what Midgard's shield can do! During the shield phase, energy given off in the battle is collected and stored deep within Midgard's shield. Then, when it's time for the counter phase, the energy is converted into offensive power. That offensive power is weaponized and loaded into a giant cannon with enough range to hit the enemy encampment. I like to call the cannon the Asker Blaster! It can attack one time for each counter arrow shown here. All right, enough chit-chat. Time to test this baby out!
I'll open the way.
Here comes the sunshine! Fire! Hey! What fearsome strength! And that's why I call it the Asker Blaster! Oh, I almost forgot. That cannon has enough range to shoot straight into other worlds. That means Narshan's camp is in the range of every player's counter arrows, not just yours. There's also a bonus when all players focus their shot. Players can generate combos by firing their cannons together each hour, allowing them to deal even more overall damage. The overall damage done by the Kingdom of Asker is calculated hourly with each hour's combo bonus taken into account. Hey, it looks like Narshan won't give up without a fight. He managed to turn the tables. If the counter phase ends with the Kingdom of Asker inflicting less damage than the enemy, well, it's bad news for us. So let's give it all we've got. Ready the cannon!
I'll open the way.
Spring, spring, and fire! Aha! When all hope seemed lost, we were able to use the weaker bonus to inflict massive damage. If the Kingdom of Asker inflicts more damage than the enemy by the time the counter phase ends, we win! And this time it looks like we pulled through!
Rest.
Hey! Mjolnir's strike is over, and it's finally time to rest. Narshan was a lot tougher than I expected, but we pulled through. Oh, right. You probably want something for all that hard work, huh? No worries. Rewards are available to anyone who participates in these battles. There are two kinds of rewards. The first are tier rewards. Players who participate in the shield phase will be assigned a tier based on the score earned in their defense battle. Different tiers offer different rewards. A player's tier can fluctuate based on their rank. Where have I seen a system like this before? Oh, of course, the arena. And what have we here? Divine codes! It doesn't look like we can use these now, but it can't hurt to stock up for later. The second kind are Asker level rewards. Everyone shares the same Asker level, and you'll all receive better rewards the higher it goes. Work together with your fellow summoners to get it as high as you can. Phew, that was a lot to take in. I want to take advantage of the rest period and catch a quick nap, but you probably want to know when Mjolnir's strike starts, don't you? Well, ta-da! Mjolnir's strike starts at 11 p.m. Pacific time on December 8th. The first brace phase will start right after the version update goes live. Make sure you prepare your defenses. I'll be sharpening my talents right there alongside you, summoners. Next up, it's time for even more info on the next version update. Oh, this is Altina's profile screen, isn't it? Hey, I think some buttons were added. It looks like we can learn and change skills right from this screen now. Let's try changing a skill. Oh, skills aren't the only thing we can change. I spot sacred seals, too. We can even change entire skill sets. All of this can be done anywhere and anytime before you head out to battle. If you're not in the middle of a battle, simply tap on the hero's icon to bring up their profile screen and customize away. It's probably a good idea to have a skill set ready to go for any occasion. Moving on. Introducing new heroes from the Fire Emblem Thracia 776 game! Let's take a look at them one by one. First up is Abel, the mistress of Fianna. She's a swordswoman of incredible strength who single-handedly saved the village of Fianna from bandits, then helped build it back up. She's a kind woman who leads the Fianna Freeblades and took in Leith and company when they were on the run from the Granvale Empire. She looks so strong and radiant, almost like a goddess. Next up is Marita. I can't believe how calm and collected she always looks. When she was young, Abel saved her from a life of slavery, and afterward she was raised as Abel's adopted daughter. She has devoted herself to a life of training, hoping to get closer to her foster mother by better understanding the way of the sword. She's related to Ira and likely harbors limitless potential. This is Ocean. He's a member of the Fianna Freeblades and takes to the battlefield wielding his beloved axe, the Vouge. He's absolutely overflowing with fighting spirit, and watching him hack and slash away gets his comrades' blood pumping. I'm sure he'll be a great asset to the Order of Heroes. And here's Tanya. She's the daughter of a former bandit leader and hails from Mount Viledrake near the village of Fianna. She's hot-headed and strong-willed and can usually be found bickering with Ocean. She gets on his case a lot, but it's only because she cares so much about him. This new hero summoning event runs from 11 p.m. Pacific Time on December 5th to 10:59 p.m. Pacific Time on December 24th. You'll get to learn more about their skills in an introductory video that's coming soon. We're almost at the end, but I suddenly feel so sleepy. Can't keep eyes open. No dream? Summoners, your saga continues in Book 4. Book 4 takes place in Leozelfheimer, the realm of dreams. Is that Sharena I see? And who is that with her? it's Peony. Peony is a Leosulfur, an inhabitant of the realm of dreams. Doesn't her hair look just like flowers? How sweet! If Peony came here from the realm of dreams, then that must mean we're looking at the realm of dreams right now. Alphonse is charging ahead toward those two mysterious figures, and he's got his sword and shield at the ready. Oh no! That must mean that these two coming to face him are anything but friendly. I see now. Their names are Triandra and Plumeria. They look a lot like Peony. Are they Leosulfur too? No, they seem a lot more sinister and cold. They must be Dukelfur. Summoners, beware. They may be enchanting, but every rose has its thorns. If you're not careful, you might get stuck. There's a shadowy castle descending from the sky. It looks a lot more ominous than the bright and beautiful one on the ground. Ooh, I've got a bad feeling about this. It looks like the Order of Heroes might get mixed up in another tough situation. Book 4 story begins on December 5th at 11 p.m. Pacific time. Didn't I already talk about the new Hero Summoning event featuring heroes from Thracia starting on December 5th at 11 p.m. Pacific time? That's strange because Book 4 opens at... Oh my! It seems Peony will be part of this summoning event as well. Oh, Faye, you silly owl. I must have dreamed up the summoning banner I showed you earlier. This is the real one. Ha-ha! I almost forgot the most important part. If you clear Chapter 1 of Book 4, Peony will join you as a 5-star hero. She's a light-type mythic hero and a dancer. And starting on December 5th at 11 p.m. Pacific time, there will be a login bonus celebrating the beginning of Book 4. You can receive 2 orbs each day for a total of up to 20 orbs. Do your best to check in every day and grow Peony into the best hero she can be. That's all for today, Summoners. The world of Book 4 is like a fantastic dream, and I'm so excited to see where we go from here. It's that time again. I wonder if I'll get to finish up the rest of that dream. Maybe I'll hibernate through the rest of winter.